Episode 12 of anime for Trashdwellers. As I said, it was 12 last week, but it was only 11. It is 12 this week. Episode 12 of anime for Trashdwellers. We are talking about Given. I'll start by saying that this is the type of series that would go down well with non-anime fans. People in the Western world have been wanting more diversity within their television viewing, and with this yaoi series that spends less time making the relationships be doused in fan service and focusing more on toned-down drama and character-driven approaches to these relationships, plus the music backdrop to keep things interesting, you got a realistic slow-burn drama with prominent homosexual characters dealing with issues that aren't just centered on their sexuality, and you got the type of series that would flourish on a streaming platform like Netflix. Given! Okay! First step, it's off to a strong start as a series as a whole with a puppy. A very cute, much floof. One of our protags is thinking, I'm not lonely, whilst he's hugging a fucking guitar. Our other protagonist is that manly and angry anime character you see in like every 5 or so series you watch. And when he meets other protag, he's like, oh, he like a puppy. Okay, he is puppy-like, but if you are even thinking of comparing him to the puppy from the first scene, then fuck off. Anga-chan changes the rusty old strings on his guitar and Papa-chan like, wow, I didn't know you could do that. I'm pretty sure even Yui from K-On! Caught on quicker than this kid did. So next time some fucking neckbeard complaining about the lack of music in K-On!, show him this. Anga-chan does a quick strum on his guitar, and then he has the inner monologue. After I played that chord, everything changed. Oh my god, that reads like the opening line in a novel which has naked Fabio strumming an acoustic guitar while surrounded by candles and white bed sheets on the front cover. Anga-chan feels that since he learned the guitar, the excitement he used to feel learning it is gone. Child, you are too young for this middle-aged bullshit. Who the fuck has fun learning, you nerd? In this montage, he states, I knew I wouldn't be a Keith Richards or a Thom Yorke straight away. I only found out who Thom Yorke was like a fortnight before I watched this show, so good for me. And yes, I did dab when I said fortnight. But who the fuck goes by Thom? There is Tom or Thomas. There is no in-between Thom nonsense. And he starts listening to other groups such as Artistic Monkeys. Man, an anime even Triple J fans can enjoy. Papa-chan follows Anga-chan to his band practice. One of the guys likes Sacha Punk. Short blonde hair, piercings, kind of talks like a stoner the whole time, kind of buff. You know that guy? Like every high school had at least one kid like this. And it's nice to see him in an anime now. He even used to fuck Anga-chan's older sister, and it just adds to him, you know? Then there's the bassist with his, I'm a cool kind of lazy guy in his mid-20s, so I have a falling out ponytail. Even though in real life I'd have a man bun, but the animes know that no girl getting wet to a man bun. And Anga-chan introduces him as the bassist instead of his proper title as the guy in the band with the biggest ego and the least amount of talent. They ask Papa-chan what he wants them to play, and he says something cool. Love the specificity. When Anga-chan gets home, his sister's lying on the couch and goes, put the fucking pizza in the microwave, cunt. Like, this is bare minimum work she apparently couldn't do herself. She is me, #realistic female characters. At next band practice, Papa-chan turns her up again and goes, yeah, I went to the light music club and they were fucking lame nerds compared to you cool dudes. Ha! Take that, K-On! Woo! Real man show is one with a music subplot against the yaoi main plot. Woo! Episode 2. It's really slowed down and become a more classy drama piece to where I almost feel bad about writing about it. Almost. Basically, I know it's classed up because there's no cute-ass fluffy doggo in this ep. So Anga-chan's bandmates take a fucking smoko. As an Australian, I feel offended. If they're gonna smoke, at least have fucking stage and center in the shot. They're fucking Australian plain packaging cigs with a fucking dying Premi on it. And maybe have someone go by and obnoxiously cough just to add. Inga-chan tells Papa-chan he can go to band rehearsals, and his response is a very sensual gasp of air. It's like I can hear his penis hardening ever so slightly. So currently, Papa-chan goes to rehearsals and gets to fuck around during the smoke-out because unlike the bandmates, he cares about his health. Basis-kun is surprised to find Inga-chan's not a prick, to which Punk-kun responds, "Puberty!" Inga-chan's classmates have noticed him hanging out with Papa-chan and are asking him why, even though every time they're together, they've got their guitars out. At rehearsal, the bandmates surround Papa-chan and go, "Guess how fucking expensive your new hobby is," and bully him into getting a part-time job. Punk-kun suggests working at a concert venue, and Inga-chan responds, "Ugh, high school groups playing basic J-pop songs. Ooh, who's a pretentious hipster?" I'm glad that attitude is actually shown in this show. Very realistic, much appreciated. Punk-kun plays with Basis-kun's hair and says it's really pretty. Oh my god, guys, we got another couple over here. So that's why he left Inga-chan's sister. Not because he's a bad guy, because he's a gay guy. Inga-chan asks Papa-chan about what level of skill he's aiming for from his lessons, to which he responds, "Nah, I just do the lessons cause they're fun." Fucking lying, nerd. It was years until I found choir singing really fun. It's only amusing once you're confident in what you're doing. But this does make Inga-chan plush, so it's okay. The episode ends with Papa-chan singing randomly, cue gorgeous sunlight effect when he sings, and Inga-chan sweating profusely. Like, I get it. I get that it's always surprising to hear someone sing and actually be good. And this voice actor is a good singer, but sunlight and sweating are reserved for those in the Beyonce orbit of talent, and this child just is not there. Episode 3, still no fluffy dog. Like, what is the point of your cute mascot character if he isn't in at least every single fucking episode? Utilize it to make that sweet merch cash, god damn it! Oh nah, it starts off with Punk-kun hanging with Inga-chan's sister again. That dog. And the hair of the gods-chan is all jelly. And Punk-kun's so nice to her when she gets off his motorbike. He goes, "Your hair's a mess, I'm done, I'm busy, fuck off." Such a dog. So when Inga-chan asked Papa-chan to be in the band, he replied with, "Oh jeez, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that." This is the right response, as it is the cutest response. Inga-chan trying to figure out how to win him back, so he's looking up on Polo. Yes, I mean, it's not the obvious choice for not Google, but it still kinda works. How to ask someone to be in your band. Okay? He has some lame-ass speech ready about how cool his band is, and the school bell's going, and I can see the stress in Papa-chan's eyes. This is too real. I was always on time for class. This is pain. Basis-chan stressing out about Lil Inga-chan, and Punk-kun ruffles his hair and he's all flustered. My headcanon is now Punk-kun just dating Inga-chan's sister to fuck with Basis-kun's head. Inga-chan confronts Papa-chan late at night, and who should appear but his past demons? From this little flashback, it seems to be that this kid who he just happens to run into is an old friend of his, and they both have a mutual friend, Yuki, who is the owner of the guitar Papa-chan carries around, who died. And when that happened, Papa-chan ghosted this still alive friend. Okay, it's a little confusing, but I'm sure it'll be explained in more detail in future eps. And Papa-chan reacts just like any innocent person would. He runs. Now, the way that you know he isn't actually the kind of douche to do something as mean as ghost his mourning friends is that his sad friend doesn't chase him. Only Inga-chan. Or maybe it's so mourning friend can't cockblock the gay. Who knows? Papa-chan like, "I can't be in your cool rock band because I lack emotions." Like, I don't know. Papa-chan's more of an airhead than emotionless. Like, he has expressed blankness, yes, but most of the time he either looks confused, stressed, sad, or seedy smiling. And Anger-chan has the incredibly reasonable response of fucking shouting in the poor child's face, "You have emotions, fuck you!" And it's just a close-up shot of their lippies, and I'm like, oh my god, a smooch already. But instead, Anger-chan just goes, "Sing for me." And Papa-chan's songs, and who just happened to be in the neighborhood as well as the past demons, but fucking Punk-kun. This is set in Tokyo. This would not happen. And Punk-kun's like, I see what he means. Why are you acting all impressed? You're a uni student in a rock band. You probably know at least 5 other people, if not more, who can sing. This should not be impressive to you. Oh my god, the next episode is called Fluorescent Adolescent. That rhyming. Too bad the phrase makes no sense. Episode 4, spoiler alert, the term fluorescent adolescent does not appear in the episode at all. And that is because I only just realized after I edited this, like a year after I initially wrote it, that all the episodes are named after songs. And Fluorescent Adolescent is a song by none other than Artistic Monkeys. It starts off with Basis-kun getting all jelly because he sees Anger-chan's sister and Punk-kun together. Whilst this is happening, we're having a lovely running commentary from 2 other guys up on the roof, which is apparently the smoking zone in the school, going, "Yeah, she's an amateur model and won the pageant at uni." Okay, this girl is super hot, yet still keeps coming back to Punk-kun's dodgy ass. That dog. Anger-chan stayed up all night writing out the random melody Papa-chan keeps singing into an actual proper song. So he's all tired at school and everyone's trying to wake him up, but he only responds to the sound of Papa-chan's voice. Aww. But once again, everyone's like, but why are they hanging out together? Even though they both have their very fucking large and hard to miss guitar cases, and even if it wasn't the case, fuck, let them be! They can be gay boys together, fucking chill. This episode we learn about distortion boxes that you plug into your electric guitar to alter the sound it produces. This is something I actually didn't know, so would you look at that? I learned something this week. All the musos listening to this are shaking their heads at my pathetic lack of knowledge of basic music stuffs. The band are hanging out and it's revealed Punk-kun studies music at uni and his main instrument he studies with is the violin. Because of course it is. Such a punk. They're texting one another and Papa-chan's profile picture online is of his little fluffy pupper. I'm so glad that little puppy's back. It's my favorite character. They go out and buy one of these distortion box things. Anger-chan apparently forgetting to tell Papa-chan that they cost a fuck ton of money because he can't even afford one. Papa-chan describes this little blue box as cute. I mean, it kinda is. But only in an anime would you actually see someone describe it as cute. Once again, for the second time this episode, these high school girls are like, why are they hanging out in the area of town with lots of music stores with incredibly noticeable guitar cases? And then one of them like, in middle school there was a rumor that he a gay boy! End of that episode. But in the preview for the next step, it features Punk-kun stroking Basis-chan's hair again. I can't wait to see more of this dog cunt in action. Episode 5, we learn more about bassist and Punk-kun. 2-year flashback and Basis-kun first meets Punk-kun when he's on the roof having a fag and watches the drama unfold. Punk-kun is with 2 other guys and one of them is just shouting, "You fucked each other, didn't you?" Whoa, what an introduction. And despite the fact that Basis-kun just be prying away on the fucking roof, he and Punk-kun managed to make eye contact. And Basis-kun, he sold. Them steamy eyes, they must be mine. Back to the present, the 2 of them are out drinking and it's that hair stroking scene. Afterwards, Punk-kun like, yo, I'm a responsible adult who don't drink and drive. Let me stay at your place. And Basis-kun just goes inside his flat just so he can have a moment to go, oh my god, he's in my house! Freak out, then he lets him inside. Punk-kun doesn't even stay the night, he just waits till he sobers up and heads home. And he heads home to, get this, some other cunt he is living with. God, is he really playing with Basis-kun, Anger-chan's sister, and his roommate all at once? Man, I love this dog. I just know now he's the kind of guy where if he goes one night without drinking, he's gonna start calling himself straight edge. They have a band meeting about their next performance, and they're like, none of us 3 long-running musicians can sing, including the guy who can play the drums and violin, so none of our songs have lyrics. Then Papa-chan gives a little puppy dog smile to Anger-chan and guilt trips him into revealing the song he's written. The next night, they're texting one another, and Papa-chan sends him a photo of the little music device thing he was saving up for with his doggo. It's so cute. And then it just cuts to the actual doggo playing around with it. It's just adorable. School day and Anger-chan's asleep again, and his basketball bros are there, and they're like, fuck it, and just bring Papa-chan to play basketball with them instead. Once Anger-chan wakes up, he goes and watches the basketball match, and Papa-chan's smiling, and he thinks something like, I haven't seen him smile before. And I'm like, bitch, he smiled at you yesterday. It's the weird, he's got no emotions thing again. He has plenty. Everyone just isn't paying enough attention to him. Then that fucking thought from last ep goes up to Anger-chan and just completely spills how Papa-chan was dating someone. If he wanted Anger-chan to know, he would have told him. And then going on about how this kid committed suicide and how Papa-chan was involved. An LGBTQI youth in a homosexual relationship committing suicide. Jeez, I've never seen that before. It must be because there's something dodgy about Papa-chan. No, I can absolutely 100% see no other reason why someone with a sexuality that is constantly discriminated against and demonized would commit suicide. Well, that's that episode. Episode 6. I was a bit worried about this episode because it was called Creep, but it turned out not too bad. Well, I now know where I've seen Punk-kun's little basement buddy. He's in the opening for like a couple of seconds. There was some flashback about him where Punk-kun finds his violin playing orgasmic or something. Papa-chan is cornered into meeting one of his old jerk friends from middle school, and the kid's just such a cunt. When Papa-chan says his dead boyfriend's mum gave him his dead boyfriend's guitar, his cunt-ass friend responds, oh yeah, your parents were always cool with your relationship. Oh yeah, so you're in a band now, cause you're trying to move on, or cause you can't. Like, who let you into this wholesome anime? Just fuck up to something trashier where your people at, like the wingman of a guy in an underage harem. Punk-kun added some drums to the little song they've been writing, and according to the subtitles, due to Papa-chan's cute singing, they have to play balls to the walls! I can't breathe! The band decides that Papa-chan should write lyrics. And he doesn't know what to write about, and Basis-kun, aka the only guy in the room that doesn't know about Papa-chan's dark past, suggests, hey, how about you write about a past relationship? And Punk-kun's so mad. It's supposed to be because like he's saying out for Papa-chan, but really it's because his past relationships keep merging into his current ones. That dog! Afterwards, it's just Papa-chan and Basis-kun, and Papa-chan asks, do you like someone? And Basis-kun gets all embarrassed, as if you don't realize, Papa-chan. And then he asks, what would you say if they disappeared? And Basis-kun just like, huh? Why'd this get so deep? Hence, Papa-chan goes on a soul-searching mission, just absent-mindedly walking around Tokyo, catching trains, going to the beach. Before he goes, his cute little fluffy puppy wants to go with him, and he leaves him behind, whimpering. No, there's a pocket on your guitar case that's just the perfect size for him. Take him with you. Punk-kun goes to the cafe Basis-kun works at to flirt with him. I realize what Basis-kun looks like. He looks like Shaggy if he actually put in effort. Basis-kun like, I don't know. I think that new kid's going through some deep shit. And Punk-kun's like, wow, you're so nice because you realize how fucked up the new weird quiet kid who joined our band out of nowhere is. And you make a damn good coffee. That nasty little high school girl from a couple of episodes is back. She sees Anger-chan and sighs, thinking, oh my god, I told you how nasty your homo friend is. How have you not fucked me yet? Papa-chan tells Anger-chan a little bit about his ex, and Anger-chan thinks, is this feeling jealousy? What? You're jealous of his dead boyfriend? How petty. Episode 7. Anger-chan get mad at Papa-chan because his performing fucking sucks. Punkun freaking out. Whoa, we gotta stop rehearsal before he breaks up the band. Most bands only break up after like 1,000 arguments because they're held together by the strong bond that is money. Which I know isn't the case here, but still. Punkun goes on alone with Anger-chan. He's like, yo, you like Papa-chan? And Anger-chan pulls a face which makes Punkun assume that they're fucked. This is never cleared up. So now Punkun thinks they've gotten down and dirty when that hasn't happened yet. Then Anger-chan does the, is it okay to like guys thing? And Punkun responds, yo, I've fucked so many people, including your sister and men. So it's cool, bruh. Then he guilt trips Anger-chan. Could you not get mad at him for being bad since you're the one who pressured him into joining a band, getting a job, buying an expensive blue box thingy, learning to play guitar, doing vocals, and writing lyrics? We get a flashback to Punkun's hot violinist friend in high school because, of course, the sexy sweetheart is a violin player. Look at old Andre Revere here, making Punkun lose his breath without doing shit. During this flashback, Punkun describes him as, his emotions are larger and deeper than others. He wears them on his sleeve, but at the same time he hides them deeper away than anyone. And for it I'm jealous of him. But I also feel sorry for him. Okay, little old me here, too dumb for this show. If you know what all that means, please call me. Anjo Ryo-chan lives in the shitty basement thing with Punkun. It's not really explained if they're currently together or ever have been, so who knows where this roller coaster's gonna go. So that fucking bitch from last episode back, and she gets all emotional because Anger-chan helps her with the garbage even though she was petty spreading them rumors, and Anger-chan just like, yeah, you were petty, but I'm fucking cheap slut for juicy goss, so fair's fair. At the same time, Papa-chan's watching out the window with Anger-chan's basketball bros, and they're all like, oh man, they're gonna fuck. This is why they're the only ones being nice to Anger-chan and Papa-chan, because they're too dense to realize that they might be gay. Papa-chan has a working hard montage, and in one of the still shots he's writing lyrics and his cute puppy's playing with the paper! Man, this was a good episode. Papa-chan's been improving and Anger-chan's actually teaching him to be better like he did at the start of the series. They just had to show he was mad at him for having a dead ex-boyfriend by being a cunt. It's a week before the show and Punkun decides that there will be no more rehearsals and he goes off with Papa-chan and Basis-kun goes off with Anger-chan. Punkun and Papa-chan pretty much did him straight away and that's all sorted. That's not how things work for Basis-chan. He's too busy being annoyed and embarrassed by Punkun telling him what to say to Anger-chan via sultry whispers in his ear. Fuck's sake, Punkun, keeping 3 people on your leash. After he gets over that, he's like, by the way, your guitar playing's mediocre. Stop being gay for Papa-chan and improve! Episode 8! Most of this episode was depressing Papa-chan flashback reiterating his poor upbringing and his boyfriend's suicide. There was one point where he's just lining up his toy trains, so I don't know if that's supposed to be a nod to him having autism. Okay, on to the few silly moments in this episode. Andre Ryo just lunging around in bed, and when Punkun asks him if he wants to go see them perform, he's like, nah, you're prob shit. Fucking music snob. Then he asks Punkun if he wants to play violin together, to which he responds, go play with your viola boyfriend. Oh, babe, you know I only like him for his face. Punkun, get him played! At school, they're studying for exams, and Anger-chan's little friend like, geez, I wish I could be playing basketball instead of studying. Like, these side character cuts are so dumb. I'm not sure if it was done on purpose or if the author forgot to give them any depth. They go to the gig and Punkun just going from one side hoe to the other. What a fucking life this cunt lives. The band decides that Papa-chan shouldn't sing since he hasn't written any lyrics. Literally, just let him sing La La La, it'll be fine. But nah, then they tell him not to sing, Anger-chan fucking shouting in his face, you done fucked up, cunt! Causing Papa-chan to get so mad that he breaks a guitar string, the drama! Episode 9! The episode of the performance! This was also a really good episode that made me feel bad about writing about this show. Like, I don't need to, because it's not trash. It's a really solid romance/drama piece. So, back to guitar string breaking. The drama! Everyone freaking out. Then bassist Kun comes along and he's like, just replace it. And oh my god, he fixed everything. Punkun walks past Anger-chan's sister and he like, not now, woman! Then later on in the episode, he corners bassist Chan on the stair like, hey, thanks for saving my ass, grabbing his face and hitting that wall with both Anger-chan's sister and Andre Rio just chilling in the room somewhere. Such a dog. Just as they're about to perform, bassist Chan like, just go la 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 or something. That's what I said! Jesus, the mother loser's having too much fun swimming in drama to see all the realistic solutions that down-to-earth bassist Kun can. They perform and oh my god, he sings with the lyrics. Wow, not like everyone going into this episode knew that was going to happen or anything. And more flashbacks during the song of his dodgy stepdad getting taken away and he and his boyf getting it on, but of course you don't actually say anything. After the performance, he and Anger-chan rush off stage and Anger-chan like, I'm so proud of your singing, like I bullied you into doing, and give him a little post-show kissy. And after the performance, all these people are like, yeah, the lead singer's guitar was shit, but his singing, oh my god, he's gonna go pro. Okay. Maybe I'm just super desensitized to this since I actively participate in amateur music scenes and like I sing myself. No more, mind you, but yeah. There are plenty of other people who can sing as good as him. It's nothing special. Like, I always think the skill set of a good rock vocalist is a 7. I'm like a 4 to 5 on that scale. Plus, this statement does not include Freddie. But the skill set for an exceptional good pop R&B artist like Beyonce or Adele is a 10. Plus, where the fuck were you March or April 2011? Because you certainly weren't watching Little Red's performance at the round 1 AFL Cats vs St Kilda's match if you think you need a good singer in a rock band to make it. Papa Chan sees his angry little cunt-ass middle school friend and he like, oh nah, I found another cutie I like. And his friend like, fair enough. It ends with a nice little flashback of Papa Chan and his dead boyfriend. Papa Chan like, so are we going out? You didn't even ask me out. And boy like, yeah. Papa Chan's boyfriend takes him on a date to the beach. Cheap ass, and in winter. What the fuck are they gonna do there? Then the boy's complaining about the seawater or some shit, and Papa Chan like, I've never seen the sea before. And boy's like, okay, we're staying, but I'm gonna complain the whole time. Then they leave, and boy like, wanna fuck when we get back? And Papa Chan like, no. So I mean, it said his boyf died and he shouldn't have passed away, but Papa Chan, you should have dumped this douche's ass ages ago. Episode 10, it's a kind of chill, laid-back ep since the concert ended and everyone's all happy. Except Anger-chan's sister, who got dumped again. And the first thing she does is cut her hair for a new start, new me. There's a super hipster dude with like his hair shaved at the sides and just one of them shitty top ponytails, and he wears thick glasses. Like, I haven't told you about him yet, but he's been around since like episode 3 or something. Anyway, this super hipster dude recorded their show and gave bassist Chan an edit of it, and when he asked them to perform it at another venue, he's like, oh, it made it sound like I was making a pass at you. Like, no. This show just trying to cram in gay where it doesn't even exist. Papa Chan got a fever afterwards, so Anger-chan goes to visit him, freaking out because he gave him a little kissy after the concert. And his puppy's there, and it's all excited, and Papa Chan like, he excited to see you, and I'm like, he's excited to see anyone because he's a dog, and he's all excited and hanging out in Papa Chan's bedroom too, and I'm like, I wonder if little doggo Chan ever walked in on Papa Chan fucking his boyfriend. The band's having a meeting / Korean barbecue. Now I want every meeting I have to attend ever again be at a Korean barbecue joint instead of just over Zoom. And they're thinking up a new name for their newly vamped band. And Papa Chan's like, how about Give? Because my dead boyfriend's mum gave me his guitar. Whoa, that is a lot to unpackage in one sentence. But they go with, oh, you'll never guess, Given. Punkun hanging out with his basement bro, and as he whips his shirt off, he has this really evil look on his face, like, that look a little bit too rapey. Episode ends with Papa Chan telling Anger-chan he loves him, and I have to wait till next week to see what happens? fuck this show. By the way, this episode is called Wonderwall, lol, but bit inaccurate since Wonderwall is about friends supporting one another, and it is not actually a romantic song, but whatever. Wonderwall is a great name for an episode. Episode 11, the last episode! It cuts straight back to Anger-chan after Papa-chan said he ski-dessed him, and he replies, you mean as a friend? And Papa-chan the fuck would I take you all the way out to a romantic seaside with the wind ruffling in our hair to tell you what a good mate you are? And then the word mutual appears on the screen in rainbow. Love it. He immediately flashes back to a discussion they were having about bandmates they knew dating and then ruining the band dynamic, and Anger-chan haha, yeah, that's stupid. Who'd do that? I'll never do that. So therefore, they decide they have to admit to their bandmates what hypocrites they are and tell them that they're going out. They just nag Base's chum before work. He has actual bed hair. Not made for TV bed hair, but a greasy fucking mullet bed hair. He cool with it. So then they go to Punkin's property and he yeah, fuck, I've been stringing 3 people along, so I can't complain. Papa and Anger-chan are confused because Punkin's always complaining about money, but here he is in this big-ass house, and they briefly mention, yeah, I think it's his roommates. Guys, have you not realized how Punkin works? He charming his way to decent accommodation. Then he makes himself and Andre Rio some coffee, and Andre Rio's man, I really want to see that singer again. You mean that teenager, you pedo? Fuck, you already got Punkin. You need another one as well? Then Anger-chan carries a big old box of CDs all the way to Papa-chan's house because he's trying to assert dominance as the sensei of the relationship, even though he's the fucking virgin and therefore uke. Papa-chan at least as big as him, if not slightly taller. Come on. But I mean, Papa-chan cool with it because fuck carrying a box full of CDs, right? They get to Papa-chan's house and he come over. And Anger-chan I can't, I'm a fucking awkward virgin. And Papa-chan my parents aren't home. So Anger-chan well, can't argue with that. And oh my gosh, worst timing, Papa-chan gets a text saying how some of his old school friends are coming over, and Anger-chan fucks right off. When his friends arrive, he's understandably pissed because he missed out on dick for the first time in a year for this. And there's a full screenshot of just his puppy's face. Puppy! I love you! And then it jumps on his friend's face. Puppy! I love you! Then the band go do a promo shoot and they can't keep a straight face except for Papa-chan. Good job, Papa-chan. Keep working hard. And they're all really embarrassed about how lame they look, which I mean, I'm supposed to see as realistic, but most bands' egos would have them reacting more how am I looking? I'm looking nice. Basis-chan goes to his hair modeling job where during the live stream a comment kind of hinted him and the hairstylist being gay, I think. And then it's just him listening to the stylist complain about how hard he's found it getting a girlfriend because of this gig. And then asks if Basis-chan has one. Lol. Anyway, Basis-kun comes home to his apartment with tarp all over it and the band are there. And Punkin throws not 2, not 3, not 4, but 1. 1 cream pie in his face. How long would it have taken them to put that tall paling up just to throw 1 measly pie? You may as well have just done it when he opened the front door to save some hassle. After the party, Papa-chan has finally realized by now what a virgin Anger-chan is, and then has to be the one to suggest they hold hands because it's dangerous at night. Yeah, look. 2 high school kids walking by themselves would not stir up any attention whatsoever, but whilst holding hands, them drunk-ass homophobes gonna freak! Mind you, this is Japan, so honestly, either way, they're not in much danger. Basis-chan looks longingly at Punkun, who's fucking fallen asleep on his couch again and thinks, geez, I should get a girlfriend. And I would argue, no, just ask Punkun out. But then I think about it and go, actually, here, dog. Go out with that hipster cunt instead. And that's it. An incredibly inclusive ending, which is driving me nuts. At least the movie concluding it is out, which I legally can't watch in a cinema at the moment, and I'll probably be too lazy to watch anyway. I only just realized recently that dead boyfriend Chan's in the opening animation. Not sure if they did a JoJo and edited him later, or if I just didn't pay any attention to him whatsoever until he turned up in the series. The opening animation has 2 shots of Punk-kun, one where he's having a fag and one where he's shirtless and buff in the mirror in the bathroom. Such a punk. And right at the start of the opening, it does rushing shots with the main characters and then just lingers on him. Like, Cunt isn't even the main character, but everyone making the show realizes he's the coolest. The ending animation is a slow piano cover with just the puppy being all fluffy and fat and cute, and it is amazing. So yeah, this was a surprisingly good series. Seeing it was a yaoi, I expected it to be either overly cutesy or like sexual yaoi bait for teen girls, but no, it was a great slow burn drama with decent humorous moments that would appeal to pretty much most teens and adults in their early 20s. But the best character is that little doggo. Alrighty, that was this week. It was actually episode 12. This time it was actually episode 12 of Anime for Trashdwellers. There's that gentleman in Insufferable Weeb on Insta, Tumblr. I caved in and made another Twitter because I made one in May and it's been suspended for like 4 months, and I just went, well, I want to have a Twitter, so I guess I'll just have to make another one. So alrighty, bye.